No further explanation is needed to affirm that every human being possesses dignity and human rights independently of race, of language, of skin color, of religion, of nationality or place of birth, of sex, of sexual orientation or age, or any other secondary qualification of human nature. From the moment of conception until natural death, we all have dignity. Despite this conviction, racial prejudices persist. Racism is something which we discover in many cultures, and asking ourselves, well, where does this come from? Something which is so unreasonable. We can't deny that we feel more at ease with people who are like us in appearance, in cultural heritage and beliefs. The cultural code of communication simply works easier with them, with people who immediately get what we try to express. However, we have our mind, we have our heart, and we can overcome the difficulties of communication quite easily by really encountering the other, by learning the language or by having a translation, and we can overcome them. This is an imperative of moral universalism and of Christian humanism. So it's very sad and sinful that racism persists. Races or castes are singled out in order to unburden oneself of unpleasant tasks or to have someone to look down onto. Think of the Dalit in India, or in the United States, think of racism against African Americans, against Native Americans or other minorities. Personally, when I came to this country from Rome, I was surprised that race was such an important topic, because I didn't have this experience in Rome. I taught at a university where the majority were people from Africa and from India and other Asian countries, and it simply was not an issue. It was not something we were particularly aware of. But then I came to realize that in the United States, because of the history of slavery, race was really a serious issue. In the United States, as the only example that I know of in history, slavery was not linked to debt, but linked to race. Only an African could be a slave, could be enslaved. And the Civil War brought freedom, but after some short years of Reconstruction, blacks were again systematically excluded from acquiring property in means of production. And the consequences of this exclusion are still to be felt very strongly. So it's really the responsibility of Christian business people and entrepreneurs to actively overcome this situation of inequity.